How is everyone doing tonight? All right, press start. I also have a controller I have not tested in the second player port, so we'll see how that goes. I guess that's when my timer starts. All right, we're skipping cutscenes, but we do have a donation battle for whether we save or kill Meryl. That will be coming up in I don't know, about 40 minutes. It looks like maybe a little bit sooner. I'm guessing. Hey, buddy. Gingerly walk through the water there. Hey, buddy. Genetically enhanced super soldiers, huh? Doing a great job, boys. Keep it up.
What was that noise?
That noise was your doom. No, actually, we're just kiting him so that way he'll stay out of our hair for the rest of this waiting period. Hey, buddy. Ah! I went the wrong way. All right. Well, let's equip this ration. I swear, every time I run this for RGLove, some dumb bullshit happens at this exact part. All right. Well, this is my Kenny Omega impersonation because I'm being the cleaner right now. All right. Well, now we don't have to worry about anything for the rest of the time as we wait for the what you call it. We're gonna use that ration now, which is kind of a bummer, I guess, a little bit, but whatever. Okay, off to a fun start. I was just bored with waiting around and waiting for the credits. So, that's what that was all about. I'm just going to wait here now. Nothing to see. I believe 1 year I died on this opening bit. So, at least that didn't happen. Oh, good. We're 2 minutes in, and people are being real nice in chat. That's wonderful. Okay, let's kite this guy. There we go. Now he's going to run to the right. We're going to run to the left. And we're going to go up this elevator. And away we go! Again, genetically enhanced super soldiers. No money back guarantee. Sorry, Liquid. Well, Gara, I have good news because I am playing this game for the next, let's call it 2 hours. I don't know. It might be a little bit shorter than that. Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here? Just got to hit the high notes since we're skipping cutscenes.
The bright.
Yeah, we don't need to know about the Soliton radar. I'm good. Nope. Yep, that's what we want. Okay, so... Yep, just run through here. It's fine. And some of the textures are flickery because we have fast disc speed on. Okay, in we go. Man, that life is rough stuff. Okay, we get to crawl through a vent for a little bit here. Follow the rats. Answer the codec. It's Master Miller and no one else. Okay, so check this out. No rats, right? There's none rats here. We're following the rats, and now we're going in this water. No rats. There are none rats. We're swimming. There's a ceiling above us for the vent. And we get through, and what do you know? There's rats now. They teleported through the water. It turns out the rats were the genetic super soldiers the whole time. Actually, they're not rats. They are Alaskan field mice or something. If you listen to that cutscene, or that codec call that I did not Alright. Genetic super soldier. He's gonna figure it out, don't worry. I know. See that green garbage? That's where we're going. It's the DARPA chief. The DARPA chief is one of the 2 hostages that we're trying to save as our mission parameters, but things may change. You know what? Actually, is it down this path? No, I don't think it is. I think it's the next one, because I'm pretty sure it's just a little quick divergence. There is a ration up here that I wouldn't normally get, but since we burned that one real early... I guess it was that one. Oh, well. There we go. We will hope for the best here.
Metal Gear.
There you go. Gotta give the people what they want. Metal Gear.
Nail.
Okay, so now he's dead. Trust me on this. Grab that. Equip it. We're gonna get 2 rations from killing these guys anyway, so we should be alright. Hey, what's going on out there? You can actually stand up on that bed, but I think you can get stuck standing on that bed, so we'll stand on a different bed later. Are we gonna see Marilyn underwear? Of course, Mo, it's faster. So, if you don't get the SOCOM out of the truck, they give you one right here very conveniently.
What are you waiting for?
And then we're gonna try to convince Meryl to do her job.
I'm telling you.
These rookies, I swear. Hey, Johnny. Nice butt you got there, Chief. So you need 3 shots on each shoulder. Ideally, you want to try to hit them with exactly 3 shots. I think we have 1 more before the grenades. And bullets. Now we're going to hang out up here. Meryl, not as smart. Okay, and we're done. I forgot to switch over to my card, but that's okay. Alright. Not too shabby. So there's this whole bit where you're supposed to watch Meryl's butt so you know what it looks like later. I'm not joking. This game's kind of weird, but it's fantastic. It's absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. We're going to switch to this level 1 card. And we're going to call the elevator. Fun fact about the elevators, if you call them and they don't immediately open, if you call them again, they will immediately open. So if you call them twice in a row, you'll always get them to open. Alrighty, we don't have any soldiers down here yet, so we can just kind of run on through. We're going to come in here, and we're going to get some C4. And then we're going to get some SOCOM bullets, which will be handy for this fight we're about to do. And then, is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, and then we're going to get some grenades. We're going to need that for a later fight. Okay, here we go. Oh, wrong menu. Put the C4 against the wall and punch the air! That's what makes things explode. I don't have to tell you guys that. That's how it works in real life. One more wall to blow up, and then we're going to have our first boss fight. One of the great bosses in video game history. Old Revolver Ocelot. Uh-oh. Okay, I pressed the wrong button at first. Wait, Seriously? Okay, that was weird.
Hiding won't help. I understand the bullshit.
There we go. There's a way that you can kind of, stun lock him.
I love to reload during a battle. All right. Bye. Let's go.
Dang, I'm not hitting anything. Thank you for stopping. Hey, buddy.
Better hurry up, you old man.
Oh, I should probably put on ration just in case. Alright, there we go. Hey, that was our last bullet, too. How about that? Okay. So, what we're skipping here is, we saved that guy. Revolver Ocelot is about to shoot us, and a crazy cyborg ninja pops out, cuts his hand off, frees that guy from all the C4 that he's tied to, and then he dies, just like the Dark Chief. Everybody got that? Good. The other thing that we learn is we're supposed to look at the back of the box to figure out Meryl's codec, which is kind of a neat little fourth wall breaking thing in this game, but we're not going to do that. Well, what I mean is, we're not going to contact Meryl via codec. We're also not going to look at the back of the box, although that's somewhat neither here nor there. Okay, let's put this card on, and we're going to go get the FAMAS. Actually, I'm going to get more grenades as well, just in case this next boss fight doesn't go the way I want it to. Yep, get those. Sneak on down here real quick. And sneak under the lasers. So that we get the FAMAS. An automatic rifle. Oh, easy. Alright. And up we go. Okay, you're going to turn to the right, so I'm going to wait. I could have gone. Oh well. Who will? I would probably put grenades on. Yeah. No, we would want chaff next. Oh, there was a trap there. We're having good luck with these ladders, these elevators right now. Okay, so now we're going to do our first big glitch of the game. I'll run over here, back to the vent that we came in here from. We're going to sidle up to this wall, move over, line ourselves up, way down, and then let's see here. Okay, we need to back it in. That's probably about right. Okay, I'm going to look up and then press X. And we're through the wall. So now we just run around here. And as you can see, we have our key card equipped. That guy's still snoring. And all we need to do now, we don't have to deal with these lasers or anything. We don't have to equip our cigarettes, our butt cigarettes. We just come to this door and we're through. That's all we need to do. And now, yep, get exploded here. We don't need to do that call. But we do want chaff on and we want our rations on. We're just going to run up and trigger this boss cutscene. Okay, stand up. I'm gonna throw a chaff, grab this ration, and switch to the other grenade. And we're gonna get shot for our efforts because we didn't wait long enough. So what the chaff does is prevent the big cannon from the tank from targeting you, except I ran before it exploded. So he was able to hit me. Come here. Alright, good, nailed him. So that's one GM soldier down. Try to time this right. Okay, maybe. Ah, darn it. He's still in iframes. Alright. You gotta be careful here. This tank can turn deceptively quickly. Ah, come here. That should do it. Ah, nope. That was way short. Wait for that to explode so it doesn't explode on top of my face. And that's pretty close. Yeah, I was going to say that's not a killing blow, but it'll go through damage. That'll be a killing blow. Alright, we used a ration. No big deal, because that'll do it. Alright. So now, do I want to go get this ration up here? Ah, what the hey. Let's go do that. Up we go. Let's equip our chaff. The chaff is the only item that we can use in this next room. So we're in a nuclear storage facility, and they take away your ability to shoot weapons because they don't want you to explode the entire world. So that's what this cutscene's about. But we can use our chaff, because our chaff is, I guess, just some junk that goes into the air to confuse cameras and whatnot, soldiers, electronic things. But we equip it because we can use the sound of the equipping and unequipping to cancel out the sound of... Can I make this? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that guy was doing, but I'll take it. But yeah, by equipping and unequipping your chaff, you can go over the loud grates. Yes, this is where I want to be, but I'm being slow, so we're going to do this in the alternate way. Ah, shit, that was not the alternate way. I went to the wrong wall. Let's see, how do I want to do this? We don't have any stun grenades, so let's equip this, and let's equip Thanos. And we're just going to run in here. Oh, no kidding. Are you serious? Did I just fool them by doing that? Alright. Fantastic! That was not my plan, but I like it. Alright. So we need this dummy to run past us. Okay. And then we get those stun grenades. That's what we came to get. The Nikita launcher and the stun grenades. So having done that, we're able to double tap on this elevator and go down to B2. And now we have to use a remote missile to blow up a power grid that's electrifying a floor. Also, there's poison gas. You know, standard video game stuff. Let's see here. Yeah.
Snake.
Okay. I may have cut that off a little early. Okay. Hug this wall. Good. No. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. Okay. Whew. Good. I mean, we can do another missile if that one gets hit, but I'd like to do this just once. So now we can walk across this floor. And we want to equip this, so come here. Get down there. Okay. He really wanted to stay close to that wall. Did not want to get shot by the camera turret there. Uh-oh. What's all this noise? Let's see. Elder Spork, thank you for the donation. Let's see. Donkey Kong Country 3, add Donkey Kong to the block. 2151 towards that, which I think means it's met. And it said, enemy bullied me into this. I'm using money to put towards not his run. Okay, hey, we were donated towards, so I'll take it. I guess when we get to the torture scene, which is coming up sort of soon, we'll just sit there and wait. I think that's how we'll do it. If we game over, we game over. That run will end early, and we'll move on to Link to the Past. No, we're all... well, now we'll equip the ration.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Alright, so now we gotta get into a fist fight. Well, I guess we can kick too.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand.
What's the frequency you need to literally look at the jewel case to find? Well, in fact, I'm playing the Essential Collection version, so it's not on the jewel case. It's actually on the back of a cardboard box, which is mildly annoying, actually. But it is, what is it, like 140.52 or something like that? It's been a while since I've used it. You just want to avoid his combos because he can, also his hitbox is enormous when he does his kicks. Also when he does some of his punches later on.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch.
So now we get to play hide and seek. Basically prop hunt all over again. Okay, so now we're going to turn around, go into first person, and we're going to see where he pops up. Did I see you over there? I think I saw you over there. Yep. Oh, man. Thanks, bud. Ah, crap. I ran right past him. I thought he was here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Okay. You suck at hiding. Holy cow. Gray Fox. World hide-and-seek champion right now.
I've been waiting for this day.
Oh, okay. So now we're going to run through him. He's going to teleport real quick, and then he's going to punch, and then we're going to follow up with a 3-hit combo. And because we're in this little breezeway here, this little hallway, this little narrow corridor, we're in good shape, because he's just going to walk back and forth, and we're going to put the whooping on him.
That's it. I remember that punch. Do you remember?
One more.
The field of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew.
Okay, now he's going to freak out a little bit, which is why we have the SOCOM. Come on. Ah, you jerk. Get this ration while he's freaking out. Oh, I'm gonna hurt you more, you son of a bitch. Why aren't you targeting me? That'll do it. So it turns out the ninja is our old combat buddy named a Gray Fox, who died in Metal Gear, I think. Except he didn't die. Metal Gear or Metal Gear 2. One of those MSX games. Oh, there's Meryl. Oh, it's 140.15. There you go.
A disguise.
Oh, that was really bright. Hey! Okay, we get to play the video game again. Huh. That opened without me equipping the card. That's good. So one of the bummer things about this game, especially going back after playing Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3, you have to have the card equipped when you want to go through doors, which means you have to do a lot of extra menuing. So they made that quality of life update with the subsequent Metal Gear Solid games. It's very nice. There we go. Grab this, grab that, and off we go. So now we have to find Meryl. She's hiding out on this floor. And the way you're supposed to do it is, you know, go into first-person view and see whose butt wiggles, like Meryl's. Or we can just run right up to her. You know, whatever floats your boat. But now we have to follow her really fast. This is what Mel was talking about earlier. We got to give the people what they want. If you get there within 6 seconds or something, then this cutscene, RGLove After Dark, ladies and gentlemen, she has no pants!
You're Meryl?
Okay, there you go.
Got it.
Tasteful semi-nudity.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Oh, man. That stinks, Kevin.
That's strange. There's no guard.
Well, now you know how. You just crouch down in that vent and then
I'll keep
look
a
up
lookout.
and then stand
Make
up.
sure you're ready, okay?
It's as easy as that. How is this on the Dreamcast version? I don't know if you have, like, a frame of reference. I once convinced someone at Sierra Online chat room, in the Sierra Online chat room, that my nephew had eaten my copy protection, and he scammed me.
Are you okay?
This copy of Space Quest 5 time travel or travel codes for me. That's fantastic.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound.
In retrospect, I love that I managed to do this with Sierra's on Sierra's own website. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Oh, no. I need to equip the stun grenade. Are we good? Ready to fight? Hello? Will you hurry up and trigger? Okay, good. Thank you.
Snake.
Okay, so we have to toss this. Well, we don't have to. We're trying to knock her out. She's trying to shoot us. Switch guns. Okay. So, we're going to hope that this controller over here works. It appears to. That's good. I can't switch guns. Oh, maybe the shoulder buttons don't work, though? Ooh, that would be bad. I don't know. We're going to find out. Hit AO. Oh, yeah, they work. Okay, good. So, I'm equipped. Shoot. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, wait, what happened to the SOCOM? We used chat for some reason. So we want to get as many shots in as possible. We can skip a, we can skip a cycle of this if I stop not attacking him. So the gimmick with this fight is if you use your first player controller, you can never hit him. But you just use the second player controller. Everyone knows this. Oh, come on. Where'd you go? What? Oh, there you are. Getting close. Okay, good. So if you get that before the screen blacks out again, then you avoid the second screen blackout, which is wonderful because that takes a whole long time. So now Meryl's back up and she's trying to kill us again. Can't have that. Throw this stun grenade. It's funny because he'll yell, "It's useless!" But it's not useless, it's very effective.
Powerful indeed.
Thank you.
But I know your weak point.
Okay.
Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
I mean, I just met her. And it's not that I want to see her shoot herself in the face, but also, I mean, a lot of people are dying today. I'm just saying.
No, it cannot be. No.
Okay. So now we're going to use the FAMAS. Now we're going to stand up. Up. Ah, dang it. Get the shots in when we can. I can't always see where he's going to spawn. Stay in the middle here. Okay. Nope. Not quite. There we go. Ah, good. No. He kind of goes back to the first cycle, which won't last long, because he's dead. Alright. Psycho Mantis done. Let's skip through all this mess. And now is kind of the, well, this isn't the longest stretch of the game at all, actually. I was going to say this is the longest stretch of the game, but it's not. There's the whole keycard business later on. So I'm going to try to do a clip here, and it stopped working for one of my bits of practice for this. So if it doesn't work, we'll just power our way through the wolves here. But it's similar to the glitch that we did earlier. Let's see here. Back up to this. Good. We're going to lay down. We're going to stick our feet under here. We're going to stick our feet under. We're going to. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Not quite. Back up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, let's turn that on. Oh, you cheeky monkey. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go forward. I don't know what I did to not be able to do that anymore, but we gotta run around this dog. Go right. Not dog, wolf, whatever. Have this. Oh, go this way. No, go this way. Wow, we made it. Okay, cool. We did not get attacked by the wolves. So the idea is that you clip up onto that little overpass that I crawled underneath of, and then you run around here, so that way you can avoid all the wolves. But if it doesn't work quickly, you can just kind of avoid the wolves by running.
I thought you were good with dogs.
Yeah, these are wolves. What's your problem? Why you gotta be a jerk? Man, I hope someone shoots you from a very long distance. Okay, this is a great part of the game.
Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
The mine detector. We don't have a mine detector, Snake. That's the #1 reason why we can't use it. I mean, sure, the radar is jammed, but that's our the least of our concerns. Okay, so she's going to carve out this very intricate path that we need to follow in order to not get blown up by mines. So everybody got this? You're watching, you're following her footsteps. Very important.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well...
Am I impressed? Well...
Only a little...
You know what would have made me more impressed, Meryl? If you had just done this. You just run straight forward. I don't know what the game's deal is.
Meryl.
Okay, so now, so she did get shot from a great distance. Sniper Wolf is gunning for her and shoots her in the arm. And uses her as bait, so now we have to go get a sniper rifle to come back. Oh, good. Yeah, okay, fine. There's still mines there. Great. I'm gonna pick up this ration anyway. Where are you at here? Okay. We're gonna use a stun grenade here. And that will stun the dogs, too. And then we can run past them. Or at least that first one. The second one's in a little bit more open space. So, yeah, not as difficult to avoid. Okay. take damage. Cool. Let's see. Stun grenade. We gotta put the chaff on now. What I like to do to be super cautious is go grab some extra stun grenades here. And the reason that is, it's not really for the part that we're at now, but later on, there's going to be a section of the game where we're running up some stairs and they're just going to throw wave after wave of soldiers at us. Dang it, I pressed X. And for that part, we want to be loaded for bear with our stun grenades. If you don't have them, then it slows down a lot, and we get shot a lot, and we could potentially die. Probably not that, but... So that's a little bit of a divergence very quickly. Before we go back to the armory, which is near where we fought Revolver Ocelot. So you have to do a bit of backtracking. There's a couple different ways you can tackle this if you were to do it casually. And I always like to get in the cardboard box and have myself delivered to the armory. Or, well, to the tank hangar. And then go down to the armory. So again, we're equipping and unequipping the chaff to get past these noisy parts of the ground. And then we're good. We're out of there. And actually, we don't need to crawl all that much anymore. And then we're going to use the chaff when we get through this door as well, because there's going to be some really long-range gun turrets, or gun cameras, I should say. Toss this real quick, and then off we go. And all we're going to do is hug the left side of this rock wall here, because we're avoiding mines this way. It's not the fastest possible way to do this, but it is the safest, and it is still pretty quick. There you go. And we're through. Okay, so the torture scene is coming up here real soon. So, there you go. Get any donations in for saving or killing Meryl now. And we're going to go to B2. That's where the armory is. I had a brain fart there. Okay, I'm gonna wait. You're supposed to go attack this guy. Hang on. Okay. No. Get out of here. He's going to turn back around, though. I know this. Just in case, okay. The trick is to not hit the lasers on the way out. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of busy right now. Oh, you got a PSG-1. Now you can save Meryl. Hey. What's in here? Ah, it's a C4. Ah! You didn't see me. Alright, it's okay. This is another great use of the stun grenades. In case you're a jackass. Okay. Hide in here real quick. Unfortunately, you can't call the elevator. Well, you can call the elevator, but you can't make it go when you're in the evasion mode. Okay, good. Up we go. I see what you did there, Kavik. I like it. I agree with Kavik. Eat it up. Let's see. Let's put the chaff back on, because again, we're going to go back through this little zone. I like that it's nighttime when you look through here, but then you come out, and it's very well lit. It's basically... It appears to be daytime to me, from the lighting. Even though it was definitely nighttime when we entered the compound. I don't know, man. Blow up. Go. So again, we're just hugging the left wall. Textures are a little freaky. That's the fast disk speed for you on the PlayStation 2 Slim. No, thank you, Anonymous. So, save Meryl is in the lead. Okay, that'll extend the time a little bit. You monster. But that is the canonical turn of events, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Anonymous. Hey, buddy. So he can't see me when I'm on this little landing here. I can see him. It's impossible not to see Breaking Bad in these guys now. You know, time has changed their meaning a little bit. Oh no. Okay, good. I was afraid I was going to close the door there by accident. Again, we just pop down and get some stun grenades real quick, especially since I used one. Very small divergence. I recently organized a lot of my gaming stuff, and I found the demo disc for this game. It came, it was a Pizza Hut PlayStation demo disc, and it had other stuff on it. I think Crash Bandicoot 2 had a demo on there. I can't, Cool Borders or something like that might have been on there. But this was the main event, and I played the hell out of this on that demo. So much of it. Yeah, obviously we're well past the demo point right now, but man, it brought back some nostalgia with seeing that. I just absolutely love this game so much. It was such a great marriage of storytelling and action. And I do think this game is still really fun to play to this day. I don't know if I just have completely rose-tinted glasses about this game, but honestly, I think it looks fine. I mean, obviously, you know, we're going through this section, and it's a little bit tough to make anything out. Pretty muddy-looking textures, of course, but I don't know. Like, I'm sure it is just rose-tinted glasses, because I feel like it's okay looking. You know, it kind of holds up better than some other PlayStation games. Okay, so we have our ration. We will select the PSG-1 in a moment. We're going to come in here and we're going to lay down. Now, what you're supposed to do, or what they encourage you to do, you don't have to, but what they encourage you to do is get some diazepam so you can more easily... Oh, shit balls. Where were you? So you can, you don't have to worry about... what? Okay, well, we hit her, so that's fine. Basically, this gun is real jittery because you're breathing and everything. But what you can do to counteract that is equip and unequip the gun. You're good to go. I'm pretty sure she's behind this pillar. Yeah, I was right. Really? Damn! That is some really shitty luck! I just happened to land on that same little section 3 times in a row. Okay, and we have 1 bullet left. So, I'm going to run over here real quick. Get some more bullets. And lay back down. Just lay back down when a sniper's firing at us. No big deal. There's another fight with her later where you get to lead her with your shots, which is very satisfying. I'm taking this on faith that you're behind this pillar here. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Right in the dome piece. You have no more nose! I shot it off! Alright. Once again, run straight forward. Thank you for the raid, Yusef. Just kill her. I did. Hey, everybody. That was 1 year ago that clip was made. The greatest clip in the history of Twitch. Alright, we're saving Meryl, it looks like. The MGS demo was the reason I bought my first OPM, actually. I needed it in my life. Yeah, man. It is a good one.
There definitely is a resemblance.
Okay, you know what? You're gonna get a little bit of a cutscene because I gotta go deal with something real quick. I'll be right
Should I
back.
say Big Brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your
God bless
strength
Metal Gear Solid.
when you've had enough.
Having plenty long cutscenes to not worry about walking away. Now we get to mash a little bit.
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
One more.
Enough yet?
One more for
We're
this
not
round. We have to do 2
finished
rounds.
yet. You're a strong man.
Thank you. I'm skipping this. Alright. Fun time with clipping.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch. She took my
I'm on the bed now. Haha. I can see you. And it's cool too because your camera is actually set up higher when you look in first person now than if you're on the ground. Let's see. We need to call 141.12 real quick. Actually, don't know if you need to call Otacon when you are saving Meryl, but I do just for safety. Bow before me. I can stand on beds. That was weird. Oh, the sneeze canceled the codec call. I have not encountered that before. Just squatting inside a bed. Let's see. What's the bottom number mean? Okay, so you're talking about the lava. Okay. So, Mike Vitale, that's 7,249 bits worth of donations. I don't know if subs go into that or not, actually. But yeah, donations or bits get counted towards that. And when it reaches... So that's $72.49 yet to go. And every time there's a cheer of bits or donation of money, subs do count. Thank you, Kavik. So now we have to go round 2 here. But basically what happens is you'll see a little animation when any kind of money comes in. And when the total amount goes down to 0, then you'll see an extra special animation.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press the circle button repeatedly to
That reminds me. There are times in this game where you have camera control when it looks like you don't have camera control. And I just realized something. There's a fun little bit you can do in the late game with that. Vryalis, thank you for 300 bits.
Here we go again. Had enough yet? We're not.
My daily
finished
warm-up
yet.
routine is that doing this mashing tool. You kidding me? I don't want to do this. I got old man hands, dude. I can't mash anymore. I mash my thumb and everything.
You're a
Ah.
strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think.
Okay, great. There we go. Thank you for the 301 bits, Elder Spork.
You okay?
I am okay. Now she's going to make the controller rumble. Put the controller up against your arm. Okay, I'm going to put this on my desk so you guys can hear it. Let's see. Old people should be good at mashing with how shaky they are. I'm not that shaky yet. I'm not at that level of old. Not mashing with teeth. No, that's copyright prissy. Only one person's allowed to do that in the world. I wonder if you can do it on a PlayStation controller, on a DualShock. You got the analog stick, and you got the, you know, the, I don't know, the parts that you hold in your hand that kind of stick down. You know what I mean? Like the parts that extend out to make it more ergonomically sound. That's what they all say, Elder Spork. Okay. So now he's got the runs.
Oh, damn it.
It's a great running animation. So he heads to the toilet. And we're going to head over here. And one of my favorite things to do, just because you can, is to stare at this door and wait. Fun fact, Otacon does not come in from the door to the room before that door.
Hey, I'm here.
Where? Right in front of you. Okay.
It's me.
He just appears in that door.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
It's kind of weird. Wait. That's okay. So we're going to stick our feet out of the door a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to use the ketchup to simulate our death. I think the other way you can do this is to hide under the bed. And then he's like, oh no, he escaped! And then you have to sneak out. But this is, I guess, sort of the classic way. Because you're given a bottle of ketchup in that cutscene. So you open the door, and then you create a time paradox by killing Johnny Sasaki. Although I feel like they sort of retconned him into mattering. So whatever. Okay, we're going to run up here and get our stuff. We're going to hide behind this wall so they don't have to show you putting your equipment back on. And then we're going to get rid of this time bomb. Oh yeah. Run. And get through here. And we avoided the call about... What was that, Snake? Oh, maybe that's what it is right there. Okay. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to where we fought Sniper Wolf and actually try to get past it now without being accosted by guards. Did the bit tracker go back up? Yeah, I think it's okay. Oh wait, you mean like it added to the value when they donated or when they cheered? I don't know. I have to make a quick divergence again here shortly. We'll try to get to a cutscene before that, but I can't make any promises right now, unfortunately. It did. Wow. Okay. Well, just keep cheering, guys. We'll totally make it go down. Don't worry. Hey, fella. Gonna go cook some meth? You can actually run up and toss him and run past him, but if you do and you don't get past him in enough time, if you trigger the alert, then you game over. Or not game over, you die and you have to continue. So, I just take it easy there. At least for this playthrough. Nessie, thank you for the raid. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid, everyone. Here on RGLove, we saved Meryl. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome. Okay, then. So now we have this extra item called the hanker, which is a handkerchief. Thank you for the good luck, Nessie. And because we have this handkerchief is actually from Sniper Wolf. And, you know, as her name implies, she cares for the wolves, so they love her. So they smell her scent on the handkerchief, and now they love you too. So they will no longer attack us as long as we have this equipped. The funny thing is, if we unequip it, they will immediately aggro us. Because video games. What are you gonna do? Alright. So we're back through. And I think... yeah, I think we're okay. So we're skipping this cutscene again. And now these stun grenades that I've been picking up are really going to come in handy. This is going to be the big show for them. Because we're just going to be tossing them left, right, and center. Get out of here. Okay, so that actually skips a brief cutscene, and it eliminates some guards that would otherwise be right on our heels. Which makes this initial run up these stairs significantly easier and less less necessary for using these stun grenades. We'll throw one here. I don't actually remember the exact positioning for using them. But we have almost the full... Wait, excuse me. Explode. Thank you. God, when you throw a stun grenade and you're waiting for it to go off to progress, it just feels like it takes forever. Okay, good. That one actually connected with the guard. Wait, why am I on the floor? Blow up. Okay. Dude, get out of here. Okay. We're doing this now. I'm okay with how this is going, actually. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Because they will outpace you. Apparently, all their genetics went into, or all their genetic engineering went into making them really speedy fast, running upstairs. Oh, get out of here. Also, body checks with their rifle. Oh, thank you. What is this Final Fantasy VII? I mean, it's of that generation. Okay. I guess that counts as the Ascension. Ration and... Oh. We don't really... Oh, no, rope. We want the rope equipped. My bad. So come up here, and then all hell breaks loose. So this radar dish gets attacked by a Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here? So now, because we have the rope equipped, all we have to do is press up, and we immediately trigger this cutscene. Brother! Yeah, it's good stuff, though. That's just part of the whole thing, True Denru. He's yeah, I mean, he's doing everything else. He's shooting snipers, and he's gonna attack this helicopter, and also climbing up 50 flights of stairs. You know, all in a day's work for a great spy, I guess. Agent of espionage. Come on. Can you? It's not required that you go into every Steam vent. Yep, jumping in that one too. Why not? I swear I'm trying to avoid these. Come on. That should do it. Alright. We made it. And Olympic athlete. Yeah, apparently. Well, the Inuit Olympics. For sure. I was going to say we'll find out more about that later, but no, we won't. Sadly. Okay. Blow up. Please blow up. Okay. Why is the PAL key equipped? Okay. Again, this is why you want all these stun grenades. Excuse me. Because, so, these guys, when they shoot you, they have, like, special bullet properties where you just get knocked on your ass. And they're gone now. They disappear once you go through here. So they can come out here. They don't exist. Video games are fun. Okay, so first things first, we have to go down here to progress the story and game. We have to go all the way down, because the idea is to get to the floor here. We can't use that elevator, so we're just walking down the stairs, only to find... Wait for it. That the stairs are broken. Now, to me... Everything else he's doing, I think he could jump down there and be okay. You know, just kind of back it backwards and hang down and land gingerly. I think it would be fine. But that is not the video game way. So we have to run all the way down and then all the way back up. I got past them, so they got to go home. Woo! Half day! Army had half day. Alright. So now we're hearing some noise. And Snake's like, oh, I'm going to shoot me a motherfucker. Except, no, it's just Otacon. And he wonders if love can bloom on a battlefield. And Snake's like, yeah, I think it can. Very sentimental, this snake. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and boom. Boom? No? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Go. On the way down, it's somewhat trickier because we use actual grenades, and I like to overcook them and blow them up in my hand. Well, I don't like to, but I have a real knack for it. And you know what they say, when you find what you're good at, keep doing it. Thank you for the bits, Vari Ellis and Codemaster. Don't forget to pick up the NTSC key to go fast. Oh, thank you, Mo. It's region humor. Let's see. What the hell's the power key? Okay, cutscene. And we fight behind D. Good lock on. I got lucky that missile didn't hit the crossbar there. Give me a break. Oh, come on. Wasting a bunch of missiles here. I love that grunt that Liquid does. Oh, you jerkwad. Come on. Thank you. Oh, these guys say, eat this! Told you. I need to get out of where I'm standing right now. Okay. Good. Oh man, he's right above me. Good move. Oh, and he went underneath. Come on. Ah! We're in good shape there for a second. Sometimes you can lock him up where he will just kind of hover above you and die, and he won't do these dives, but it's not one of those times, unfortunately. Come on, buddy. You know, we're trying to put on a show here. Keep going. Also, I am very low on stingers now. We have 8 left. I think we need 3 more. Dang it! Wow. This is a theme in these boss fights. This hide and seek stuff. Oh, give me a break! Yep. Oh, the box of ammo respawns? No. Negative. Oh, good. Good stuff. Now, let me just shoot into the wall right in front of me. Are you kidding me? You didn't even do anything! God damn. I'm really frustrated with how he's behaving right now. Good. Go die. Oh yeah, that door doesn't work right now. I just had to test it. Yeah, good stuff, Liquid. Thanks for wasting everyone's time. Jerk ass. Okay, away we go. I just had this selected. Don't. Ooh, hey. I need regular grenades. Ooh, I did it right. Okay, 1. Cool. 2. That's the hardest one. Oh, see, I didn't blow any of those up, actually. 1, 2. You can also run into the grenade as it's exploding, which is fun. I never knew that you could blow up these turrets when I was playing this game as a kid. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do. Alright, now we can use the elevator. We're going to switch to the famous and the ration. Unfortunately, this elevator, I can keep pressing it. It doesn't speed it up. It has a delay for story reasons. This is the world's weirdest elevator. So, first of all, we can go to floor 9 or floor 1. You know, like most elevators. And then it has a weight limit of like 635 pounds. Let's see here. It gives the exact number. 650. Okay, yeah, 650 pounds. Like, what an odd, not like it's a cargo elevator. That's what it's for. So you're telling me you can only carry 650 pounds of cargo? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But you know, video game stories. What are you gonna do? Can you? Jesus, I couldn't turn. Okay, so we're gonna come to the left here. We're gonna get a ration. We're gonna get some PSG-1 bullets, which is good because we're gonna need them since we have no Stinger missiles left. Oh yeah, we can't go that way. All right, where's my chaff? Oh, crud. I wanted to switch to ration before I ran through there. Oh, I can do it now. So we get shot. It's funny, he's like, oh, is there another stealth camouflage? Like, you've been getting shot this whole time. You don't know what a bullet feels like when it hits you? You think that was like someone punching you? Alright. So unfortunately, because we are lean on missiles here, we can't really do well, I mean, we can sort of do what I would normally do. We're going to use the rifle anyway for the majority of this, but what we really use the Stinger for is to track her, so I can see she's over there. And now I can get the rifle out. And I can shoot her. I can totally shoot her. Oh, you're not behind those trees. There you go. Ah, crud. What the hell? Go! Thanks. Thanks, video game. What are you looking at? It's not at all where I'm facing. Scroll over. Oh, hello. I would love to be able to shoot you. I would really love for that to happen. Oh. I'm pretty sure I've like completely turned around at this point. So let's get the Stinger back out. There we go. All right, so run to. I want her to run to the right. Move. This thing scrolls so slowly. Now she can run back to the left. Oh, okay. We just gotta lead her. Go! God. This is why we have ration selected. Okay. Yeah. Give me a break. I can't see behind the snowbank. Okay, stand up. Just gotta wait for her to go stationary. Here she is. Hey, you. What? What the hell? What am I looking at? Why am I facing completely the wrong way? Oh my gosh. Snake, what are you doing, buddy? I missed the cutscene where Snake got liquored up and decided, fuck it. There we we go. Good lord. No, not again. Oh my god. Snake. Just stay facing the same way, buddy. Don't need to move all around. You just hang out, okay? You can't actually hit her arm, even though it's sticking out. It's really obnoxious. There we go. That's a leading shot. Oh, God, no! Oh. I almost got that headshot. Booyah! Headshot! That'll do it. Yeah, that's actually why we keep doing the, looking down the scope and then unequipping it, Wang Fu. So, because I didn't get the diazepam, so I can't make myself not shaky. But you get, like, 2 seconds before you start shaking. So, that's the strategy. Toss that. Wait. Get ready for disc 2. It's coming at you in a hot second. Oh, and I saved both of those, missiles, which is good. One time I was doing a run of this, and as soon as I went down the staircase and it faded to black, I opened up the disc cover on the PlayStation, and then this screen never popped up. So I completely lost a run. I guess I own a bandana. It does not give me infinite ammo, though. We do not have infinite ammo here today. But speaking of ammo, we got that Gunstar Hero donation or bid war going on. You can choose the weapon that Havoc will use. So you have Fire Laser and Chaser as the possible options. So you can donate now towards that. Let's see, what we want standard equip, but we don't want it equipped. Running across here. That's it. We got past everyone. with our who could have figured out where that rocket came from? Certainly not genetically enhanced soldiers. So again, this is noisy floor. You equip and unequip the chat to deal with it. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to kill that guy. I was just going to toss him, but sure, that works too. You can go through here, and then normally you have to wait for that elevator to show up, but if you leave and go back into that door, then the elevator's automatically there. And now we have a cutscene fight.
There he is.
So we're not going to shoot these guys. We're just going to punch them or choke them. That's not how you punch. Contact. Ah, crud. Oh, wow! The domino effect. I love it. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do, is knock them off the elevator. But I've never done it like that! Okay, there we go. That was fantastic. This elevator must support 1,300 pounds. That's right. It's a much larger elevator, Placid Phoenix. Okay. And we toss chaff, so we don't have to worry about this camera. You can clearly see where all of Snake's superior genes went. Yeah. So we're going to try to do a stun lock on this next boss. This is Vulcan Raven we're getting ready to fight. Okay, ration. And, oh. No use for the Nikita. Well, I have a big use for the Nikita, actually. Here we go. All right. That is not what I intended to do, but it worked out really well. You can actually get it to where he will stand still and keep firing at the missiles, but for some reason he's in like rage mode, so he can't hit them. So you just keep shooting him from right around the corner, and he dies pretty quickly. So he was moving around a little bit more than that, but fortunately he was very cooperative still. That's so Raven. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Get those chaff grenades. We're full on rations, huh? Okay. And now we get to get more Stinger missiles. Thanks. Now we really need them. We will need them in a bit, but not right this second. Okay, here it is. The moment you've all been waiting for. Metal Gear. Doesn't actually say it when he sees it, though. Kind of weird. Oh, this is cutscene hell right here. Or codec call hell. Skip, skippity, skip, 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 skip. on, up we go. So he's gonna keep calling us to say, oh, I made a little bit more progress. He's trying to hack into a computer so he can figure out how to shut down Rex's nuclear launch sequence. He needs to be micromanaged, apparently. I'm on the top of the Metal Gear, dude. Now's not a great time. These elevators are magical, though. None of the soldiers can climb the. Did I say elevators? No, these ladders are magical. None of the soldiers can climb the ladders, so once you get up the ladder, you're free and clear from any soldiers that might be chasing you. No, that's the next game, Placid. Oh, you mean Sniper Wolf. Okay. Well, I guess there's a little bit of that. It's true. Alright. So we're trying to get in there and do some stuff. But we can't get in there yet. Because there's guys in there. Come on.
Can you see?
So we have to use that card, and we find out that that card has 3 different forms. Hey. Thank you. So that guy's chasing me. Best he can. But once again, just climb up this ladder. And now, yeah, see, there he is. I'm gonna get you! I'm so gonna get you, Snake. As soon as you come back down this ladder, you're mine. But you can't follow us, so we're good. I do really like quirks like that in video games. I always think that stuff's fun. And it's advantageous to you as the player, so that's nice. Okay, so now we have to find the card. It was shot out of our hand. We're gonna hope that it's here, and we have to. Oh, it is. Okay. Well, what a stroke of luck that was. Okay, good. So we just shot a Stinger missile at a rat that ate our card. As you do. And now we got the key. Fantastic. So that'll make our lives a little bit easier. A little bit of good RNG there. I hope you all are enjoying Climbing Up Ladders Simulator. It's no Metal Gear Solid 3, but definitely a lot of different ladders to traverse, and we will go over them many more times. Oh, nope. No. Yep. Hit me. So you have to trigger the laptops in order. You gotta go to the left one first. And now we have to freeze the key. We have to make it cold. Okay. You heard something? Oh, yeah?
Where'd he go?
I think we call it both, Mo. I've definitely seen snakes and ladders before. Uber Disco says it's been a while since I played MGS, but does the ladder simulator or how does the ladder simulator compare to door simulator in Resident Evil? I don't really think that's a fair comparison. You don't get that sweet animation when you go through a door in this game, or when you go up a ladder that you get for going through a door. Okay, so here we go. We're in here now, and we have to be in here for exactly 1 minute and 1 second to turn the key frozen. And there's actually a music cue that you can listen for. Fortunately, there are no soldiers in here yet, and also there are some items we can pick up while we wait. Oh crap. I forgot what the time was when I came in. I think I know what it was. That should be it. Yep. Okay. I like triggering the traps, knowing that they won't get me. Because I like to think that in the universe of this game, someone will be alerted. Ah! We triggered... an enemy triggered the trap. Did we catch them? No! And then they'll be all disheartened. It's a royal key because it's for the PAL ice. I like that. That was well crafted. You would think there would be cameras trained on the dead center of the room, right? Not so. That's not how it works. Fortunately, it has a dead space for these cameras. Ay, ay, ay. Video games are awesome. Now we have to heat the key up, which requires some very annoying backtracking. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Now would be a good time to go take a little bathroom break, get a snack, you know, check Twitter, whatever you want to do during some downtime. The good news is once we put in this key after this, then it's all action all the time as we reach the end game. Chef, I don't really need those anymore. Oh well. Don't forget, we are raising money all this week during RGLove to help benefit the team, help us to get to events, as well as to replace or improve stream equipment. You guys saw earlier, if you were around, Yells' internet died. I joked. Yeah, you guys got to donate so we can get Yells some better internet. But yeah, we do share and share alike when it comes to the income for the team. So, you know, anyone who needs a helping hand with any of their stream equipment, we cover those costs and, you know, do try to get our folks to GDQ and other similar speedrun marathons that we travel to throughout the year. So all your money goes to help the entire team. We do have a lot of donation incentives, but in addition to that, you can go type in ! donate and see what all incentives we have. But if you donate $10 or more, you are eligible to win a prize. If you donate $10 or more, you're eligible to win a perler. If you donate $20 or more, you're eligible to win some merch from the RGLTV merch store. We have wonderful t-shirts, hats, mugs, the whole business, tote bags. So some cool stuff out there. So you help us out, we help you out. You know, one hand washes the other. So now we're back at the blast furnace here, and this is where we can heat stuff up. And now, the quandary I always have is I don't know if we count this as legitimate RG lava or not. I mean, technically it's not lava, but functionally it's the same as lava. It's molten steel, I guess. Oh, we did have one more use for chaff. How about that? I think it is thematically similar enough to lava that we can count it. So I like to go collect that stuff since we're waiting around doing nothing anyway. I wish that running into the steam there gave you more time, or took time that you had to wait away from this procedure, but it does not. Yeah, Mike's internet went out too, so there you go. This is to prove my point in Black Kappa. Viralis with the kissy lips on top of Lava Chan there. So again, we have to wait 1 minute and 1 second. We're just gonna kind of wing it here. Oh, there it is. It's red. Good stuff. I guess this is also elevator simulator, in addition to being ladder simulator. Come on, hurry up. I think you can actually shoot the crows. Dang it. Trying to shoot some birds, lady. Some get mad at you. What, they've been listening to those Legend of Zelda birds? can hear the crows during this. It's kind of weird. I think that's true, Mo. That, what's his name? Master Miller calls you. He's like, Snake, what are you doing? Birds don't like to be shot. Oh well. Close enough. I'll take all the stinger missiles I can get, though. Never been entirely clear on where we go to fight Metal Gear. Like, where in the building? It's not this room, but Metal Gear moves somewhere. But I'm not really sure how or where it ends up. What do you care, Miller? You're already dead anyways. Spoilers, man! What? How'd I trigger him a second time? Alright, mercifully, we are done with these keys now. Ay, ay, ay. Speaking of Master Miller, he thanks us for arming the nuclear sequence. We're supposed to be disarming it, but it turns out we were fooled into actually arming it because the terrorists couldn't arm it themselves. And now we're locked in here, and the gas comes, and then we die, and that's the end of the game. Unless you follow Otacon, and he hacks his way out of here. Now, here's the shitty thing. If you trigger the cameras when you're going through this room before now, you can call Otacon and it won't do anything. He won't free you from here. So you just die. Like, seriously? What an asshole. I love that little music sting. Arrested in Kaz Miller. That's right. Equip the body armor. I like that you can actually see the body armor when you equip it, except in a cutscene. Alright. Come on, buddy. Oh, wait. No, it did it unequipped. Let's see, where are we right now? Forward. Run forward to avoid missiles. You run side to side to avoid the laser. The machine gun. That's going really well so far. Oh, here comes the laser. Wow, perfect fight.
No! It's not good. I can't do it.
I always wish that there was some way, whether it's a code or like if you beat this game enough or something, where you could just fire right here and end the fight. Because I mean, he dies anyway. So what the hell? Just you just fire off a rocket, boom, end the fight.
I can't do it.
It will finally end.
Yeah, he don't worry, folks. He'll get the help he needs. I tried to shoot the radome. That is exactly gone now. There's just a whole cutscene about how it was destroyed. You can also get stepped on by Metal Gear if you get too close, which is kind of neat. I mean, it sucks. Don't do that. You'll die. But it's neat that that's a thing. Oh, I got hit finally. Aw. We're doing so well. Ooh, don't get hit by that. Okay. Get up, dummy! This took a decidedly bad turn for me. There we are. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this cutscene is fantastic. Okay, look around. Okay, wait for him to walk. So notice he's standing on Metal Gear right now.
As long as you
Right? Standing on Metal Gear.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because
He's
you
gonna walk.
destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean
And
I'm
now he's just floating. Now he's just hanging out,
Really after
floating above ground, not actually on Metal Gear. I never noticed that until like 3 days ago.
fantasy.
It was his dying wish.
This is an unskippable cutscene too.
The world needed men
It makes me
like
happy.
us.
Little silly stuff like that
Valued
pleases me.
We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites.
Nanomachines, yes, his nanomachines allow him to fly. Well, he is the superior brother. Oops.
We're losing our place in a world that no
Spoilers.
longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence.
You cannot
You
skip
should
this
know
cutscene.
that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos.
Remember when $1 billion was like this
back to
super
this
ton of money?
world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatred will arise.
Simpler
Then
times.
We'll steadily expand
Nanomachines.
our sphere of
That's right, cooler.
influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was
Now it's like
best.
2 weeks
Is
of
that
that.
the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough?
Certainly in San
for
Francisco.
warriors such as
Look at
I
that!
don't want that kind of world.
I love it.
Lie. So why are you here?
What? Wait,
Do you
he's casting. He's standing on a shadow.
While your superiors betray you. Why did you come here?
What?
Well,
Also, what's the light source for that shadow?
you enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are
Okay.
you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Okay, now you can skip the cutscene. Do we get to go right to the fight now? Oh, no. Of course not. So, Liquid does a real bastard thing the first time you fight him here. If you die, he doesn't do it. But if you... when you first fight him on top of Metal Gear, he will waste 30 seconds of time before you start the fight. And you only have 3 minutes. But you get all 3 minutes if you die. So, it's kind of shitty.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
There's a way that you can sunlock liquid as well, so we're going to try to do that, or at least try to do it a little bit.
Before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
What an asshole. Dang it. Off to a good start. Come on, get up. Ah. Ah, started doing it. Okay. Dang it. Come on. Dang it. I love how he can just circle away from my punch, like while it's going through him. There we go. That was a good stretch. You want to keep that going until he's dead, but that was the right idea. Just didn't last for long enough. Are you doing bull charges yet?
What's wrong, Snake?
Oh, come on!
Snake! What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry. It's going to blow!
Go! Get out of here!
You're out of time!
Not out of time yet. Ooh, did you stomp on my hand? What a dick! There we go. Oh, come on! Oh, jeez. Okay. No! No, 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 no! Come on. Yes! 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 With 11 seconds left! Alright.
Snake.
I still have some liquid here in Black Kappa.
Let's get the hell.
I haven't actually drank much of my water during this run.
Hurry!
Pun dog. Excuse me. So, I mean, we're not going to need this, but we can get it anyway. Also, so you have a 10-minute timer here.
Damn!
I have never let this timer run all the way out. I would be fascinated to know what happens. I assume you're just like a big-ass explosion. But, like, I don't see any way that it could take 10 minutes. Like, you would die before then, is my point. You would be murdered to death. I love that she yells at you to fire the machine gun while you're firing the machine gun. Very helpful stuff, Meryl. Not with that attitude. You know, you have a Jeep, you can just drive through them. One up, I would like for it to be an alternate ending, you know?
We'll never make it!
Shut up, Meryl. God. Yeah, I know. Marilyn Otacon lived, Snake dies. That'd actually be pretty good.
Not over yet. Liquid.
So all you do is just kind of, you know, keep going back and forth with your gun here. Don't keep it trained on him because he'll just keep avoiding it. I just feel like Meryl sounds like she's crowing, or she's cawing like a crow when the Jeep gets hit here. Almost dead. Oh, did I guess right? Oh, they shot me there. We're good.
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
Skip. Metal Beer Solid. There you go. Streams I'm never actually going to do because I don't stream. Mood. Oh, skip this. Skip this. Okay. Now we wait. You actually have to wait in the timing of this game to get to the score screen, which is kind of weird to me, but whatever. I didn't make the rules. But we do have Link to the Past randomizer coming up for you guys here really soon. So that'll be a lot of fun. We have a full day. Let's go over the schedule here real quick. I mean, it's full day every day. Tell you what, we're just burning the candle at both ends. So we got Legend of Zelda Link to the Past randomizer, then Suikoden, Speed Power Gunbike, Kirby Superstar, Doom, and both episodes 2 and 3 have been met for that. Then a big shmup block, and then the Sunsoft block. So I'll be back later for that. I'll be playing 3 games there: Batman, Trip World, and Blaster Master. And then we have our golf block. It's the first time we've done this for RGLove. House Hole in One Golf, Lee Trevino Fighting Golf, and Neo Turf Masters. And that'll take us through Tuesday. So lots of good stuff here today. If you like what you're watching, no, Doom, the one where you're a space marine and you're on Mars and you open a portal to hell. So if you are watching this and you're enjoying it, and you would like to support the team, one way you can do that is to donate. We do have a lot of donation incentives out there. Let's see, coming up, I think the next one to be hit would be the Gunstar Heroes weapons to use, the Fire Laser or Chaser. We also have the Select the Turtle for TMNT Arcade. Right now, Michelangelo is running away with that one. And to me, I don't know, if it's just me, I would want to pick any other turtle besides Michelangelo. So, do with that information what you will. We also have incentives up right now for Virtual On. Play as Viper 2 or play as Fei Yen. For Resident Evil 3... Okay, I don't know if this is a thing for Resident Evil 3 or for Code Veronica, because it says the Resident Evil 3 Code Veronica, and those are two different games. It says cutscene %. So, you can donate to that. The Touhou 6 run, hard mode, and Touhou 6 Bid War for which character to use. Then for the Simpsons arcade game, turn that into a co-op run. And of course, everything, all donations in aggregate, go towards the Mario Relay Race to turn it from an any % race to a warpless race. So we still, still only in our second full day here. We're just getting going on this Tuesday. So lots of time to get that, but it is a pretty big amount. So all donations will be beneficial to get towards that. It's a good question, Cooler. I know it'll at least be 2-player. I guess that's somewhat obvious. I realize now. You got one of my favorite lines.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate.
Not this.
To be ruled by your genes.
Not that.
Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
That's the one. I love it. Now, one final cutscene stands in the way of us and actually, officially beating this game.
The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Can you imagine if, like, the big scandal with the presidency was that he was actually a badass, genetically engineered spy instead of just kind of an orange dipshit? So there you go. we beat the game. No saves, no continues. No surprise there. God, I kind of want there to be a mod of Metal Gear Solid 2 where instead of Solidus, it's just Donald Trump. It'd probably be an easier game. Anyway, Lolly Lule Lo. There's always such a weird thing in that game. They can't. The nanomachines prevent them from saying Patriots, so that they just hear Lolly Lule Lo. Oh, man, I got Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 right here. I love those games. They are really excellent stuff. And maybe one day I'll be able to play them for RGLove, but I can't beat them quickly enough to make it work for a marathon like this. Even as long as this marathon is, it's a little bit crazy. Nice code name. Yep. Pigeon is the standard one when you do the speed run for easy